Peace and blessings, everyone. This is Black Dove. So, it's been a minute since I actually posted a video. I have made a few candles for invocation, invoking a connection to higher self, to your higher self. Did it for several reasons, but mostly because there's someone that will be contacting me soon. Saw it in the vision and then had conversations with an individual today. And this person will be contacting me for clarity for some things. And I think it's best that I have this candle ready for them when they do contact me because they're going to need it. So I made some candles already earlier today. I make candles. I don't make them in large bulks. I make them like 3 at a time. So I already made 3 candles. One for the person that's going to be contacting me. Ooh, got my finger. A medium size, a larger one for the person that's going to be contacting me, which I love this candle jar because it's like really funky. It's different. And I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was 74 cents. They only had 2, so I bought 2 of them. If they had more, I would have bought more. I made one for my son, who does meditation weekly, and tonight's one of the nights that he sits down and meditates. So I made one for him, and then I made one for myself, not because I really need it, but when I mixed this batch, the remaining was only enough for a tiny one, so I'm going to use the tiny one for myself. So before I start, I call upon the creator of all things, the angels, the spirits, and the ancestors. I ask that you watch over me and guide me, protect me and lift me up. Magnify my power. Bless these invocation and connection to higher self candles and oil. Allow it to bring understanding and clarity to those who use it to pray or meditate. Watch over them and guide them and protect them. So shall it be. Ashe. So, now that that's done, I'm going to quickly go through each incense, each not incense, essential oil that I'm using, right? The first one is frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense and myrrh is known as the oil of truth. It promotes a spiritual connection, right? The next one is sandalwood. Sandalwood is grounding and calming, and it promotes a connection to yourself, like to oneself, right? Clary sage. This is my formula. I wrote it down in my book, y'all. I have a formula book. I write all my formulas down there. Give me a second. Clary sage. It helps relax and uplift your mind, body, and spirit. So it provides mental clarity during your meditation or your prayer. Lavender, which I actually should have done before I did clary sage. If I'm going by my formula, it would be frankincense, sandalwood, then lavender. So lavender promotes and helps quiet the mind, um, and makes it easier to connect to your higher self. Then clary sage, which I already stated. Then osmanthus, which can be used in many different rituals, of prosperity and abundance. But for this one, I use it because it has the ability to self-healing. So it has a connection with the moon and promotes self-healing, right? And protection. And then last but not least, geranium. Normally I would have probably used jasmine, but um, geranium is actually perfect for this formula because it helps elevate, it helps reduce, it helps elevate your increase your energy. It lightens it. It reduces or eliminates depressive energy, right? So it's a stress reducer, and like I said, it elevates, it boosts your energy, and it removes that depressive energy that one might carry on them, and that's not really um, helpful if you're meditating and trying to connect to your higher self or even a spirit guide, any kind of depressive energy. So, again, frankincense and myrrh. I don't know. That's sandalwood, right? I can't see without my glasses, y'all. Frankincense and myrrh. This is sandalwood. Lavender. Clary sage. Osmanthus. And geranium. Now that I've gotten that out of the way. Frankincense, lavender, sandalwood. My candle wax, my soy wax is down to 186, about 185.5, which is 186. I'm going to start mixing mine. So 10 drops of each essential oil. 10 of frankincense. And then I blend it for a minute. I keep an eye on my temperature because I don't want it to drop below 180. So for soy wax, you should be mixing in your essential oils between 180 and 185. Burning my hand. It's splashing up, but it's burning my hand. Okay. The next one is sandalwood. 10 drops of sandalwood. It's at 181. So what's going to happen is after I'm done mixing this for the sandalwood in for a minute, I'm going to sit it back on my burner to warm up the temperature again. I don't know where my timer is. so it's down to 179. I'm going to sit it back on here. Keep an eye on my thermostat, temperature gauge, my thermometer, whatever you want to call it. So I've already mixed in frankincense and myrrh and sandalwood. Frankincense and myrrh, the oil of truth, promotes a connection, a spiritual connection. Sandalwood promotes a connection to self. Next up is lavender, which has a calming, relaxing ability, which makes it easier to connect to your higher self. So I'm back at 183. I'm going to take it off, put my station on there, and 10 drops of lavender. And then begin to stir. Okay. Check my temperature. The next one is clary sage. Clary sage helps relax and uplift your mind, your body, and your spirit, promoting relaxation and mental clarity during your connection or your meditation or your prayer to connect to your higher self. So let's see. I'm waiting for my temperature gauge to tell me what temperature my mix is at. This is clary sage that I'm mixing in. 10 drops of, come on, just give me to 180. 10 drops of clary sage. That might have been more than 10 drops, y'all, but that's okay. I didn't count when I started tapping. So I'm going to take it out. After this, I'm going to put it back on for one more time because it's at 180 now. Like I said, usually I do it for a minute, but some might say you have to do it longer than that. I've done it for less than a minute, and still my candles come out to be evenly blended. And they solidify great. They smell great when they solidify. The scent of it is consistent. When I'm burning my candles or when someone else is using my candle, they never said it's been inconsistent. So, one last time. I have 2 more oils to blend in. And my temperature dropped down past 180. So my rag right here, y'all, has isopropyl alcohol on it to remove any oils off of my spatula while I'm mixing. Which is fine by me. I don't know who's outside. line back up there fairly quick. So again, so far I've mixed frankincense and myrrh, sandalwood, lavender, clary sage, the next one is osmanthus. Keep dropping my spatula. Osmanthus, which is connected to the moon and is known for its self-healing properties, and something else. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with reducing stress levels and protection. So self-healing has a feminine energy of self-healing connected to the moon, and reduces stress. Whoopsies. So I'm gonna take this out. Mix this for a minute. Yeah, it promotes emotional well-being. Well, I kind of makes sense with the self-healing and the moon energy and the self-healing energy. What did you say? What?
The makeup. I got my face on.
Okay, can you just move this stuff? Or you can give me until I'm done and then I'll move it as soon as I'm done. My towel's on the back of the door. Put it all on my towel and put it on my bed. Everything. Why is what wet? My brushes, I was cleaning my brushes probably. Okay. Let me check the temperature. Temperature should actually be good. The last one is geranium. Again, 10 drops of geranium essential oil, and it reduces it or aids with that lifting, removing that depressive energy that one may have on during meditation. I didn't even count, y'all. Hopefully that was 10. So last one, last mix. Do it for a minute. Like I said, this is my blend. I choose each herb and essential oil for its properties, what it contributes to the candle, the meditation, what it aids in helping a person achieve during their prayer or meditation. So, and honestly, they're easy to find, essential oils. They're not uncommon, believe it or not. They're not uncommon. So you could probably buy an essential oil set of like maybe, I want to say, at least 60 pieces, and you might find all of them inside of it. Now, with that being said, I advise you to pick what herbs and essential oils resonate with you. Because I vibrate at a high frequency, my candles pretty much work for anybody who's used them. Um, but I would say if you're making your own candle, then absolutely pick scents, herbs, and essential oils that resonate with you, that speak to you. I wouldn't say just go pick random ones. Um, I pretty much know the scent of all the essential oils that I picked before picking them. I knew how they made me feel. And to remind myself and how what they invoked in me, I would open it up, the lid up, and smell the top, the cap, and let myself sit in the energy to see how I felt. I don't know why I didn't take my scarf off when I came back in from outside. Took my son to the store, and I didn't take my scarf off when I came back in. Ooh, I was sweating up under there. It's not good to be sitting up in no scarf inside when you're going through perimenopause. It's not cool. I was starting to sweat. So now that I've done that, I don't know why I cleaned that off because I need to know the temperature of it before I put it into. I'm going to heat up. I usually use a blow dryer when I'm heating up my candles, but I'm about to do it the real lazy way. I'm about to sit it on my heater for a bit. So I guess it's best that I put on my gloves so when I pick it up, I don't burn my hand. Who's that? I don't know.
I said, don't answer it.
You don't even know who it is. Can you go see? Oh, it's probably Phyllis. It's probably Phyllis. I'll go to her door when I'm done. Can you go see who it is? I'm busy.
I'm about to go do it.
Can you just get and see if it's Phyllis? And if it's Phyllis, just tell her I'm busy. Then I'll come out. Let me pour this candle iron first. Who is it?
Who's that?
Who is it? Just see who it is. Just tell her I'm busy. I have to come to her door later. Yeah, I'm busy, Phyllis. I'll come over and knock on your door in a minute.
Yeah, leave a notice to quit again. I'm gonna see it later. Okay.
I don't have time for that. I honestly don't have time for that. That's not really my problem. That's not really my problem. That's her problem. So, I made enough for one candle, one large candle. Poured it all in. So when my melted wax cools to about 160, 165, I pour it into my heated jar. I usually heat my jar with my blow dryer, but I just didn't. I skipped a step and stuck it on my actual plate, hot plate for my candle. For melting my candle wax. And I'm just gonna clean up my what's the name? I don't have time for it. See, this is my life, yo. This is what happens. People, because I have such healing energy and a high frequency, chaotic people are just attracted to me. And I have a neighbor who, it seems like every week she's going through some emotional, she's an older woman. She's going through something emotional, and she always comes over here to just sit and vent. And my son, he's a really great kid, but she comes over here and she messes with the energy in here for real. Like, she changes it to the point where after she's gone, I have to smudge my apartment to shift my energy back. I have to smudge and bless it and alchemize it all over again. As soon as I done that, my son goes, "Oh, you can tell it's much better. It's much better." But he'll be like, he'll just be looking at her. He's not rude. He doesn't say anything to her, but he'll walk back and forth because he's like, "When is she leaving? Like, you gotta stop answering the door." So here's the thing: I'm sitting in my living room at my candle making station, where I do all my candle making and my oil making, right? So I'm pretty sure, and it's by my balcony door. So my balcony door is here. I can see, you can actually see my curtains moving because my balcony door is open. She just came in the house, so I know she heard me here talking probably, and saw my lights on, and saw my car outside, and was like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure she's home. Let me knock on her door because she can hear me in here talking." So my son's like, "Don't answer the door." But I'm like, she can hear me. She can hear us in here talking to I'm talking to the video camera, and she can hear you talking to me, telling me not to answer the door. And this lady will not go away. She will knock, and she will knock, and she will ring your doorbell, and she will knock, and she will ring your doorbell. And I'm trying to be nasty or mean because she's an older woman, right? And I respect my elders. But she has more problems than a 20-year-old. Okay? She has more problems than a 30-year-old. She has more drama than a youngster. Let me tell you that. Her and her husband be in there fighting. They be arguing. They be fighting. They be banging shit. And I just be like, now you know. Not trying to insult nobody. Not trying to be. But if that was brown skinned people making all that noise, it'd be a problem. But it's actually a problem because she has Um, I'm not the only melanated person in this building. There is a Guyanese guy, um, who's very quiet, who works who's an EMT, okay, and a volunteer fireman. So he's pretty much never home. He comes and goes all hours of the day and night. Um, then it's them next door to me. And then it's a young couple that just got married across the hall. So there's 4 apartments upstairs and there's 4 apartments downstairs. I live upstairs. The neighbors that live underneath her are a couple that's been married. I don't know how long they've been married. I want to say they're maybe my age or maybe older, maybe in their 50s. But then again, they could be younger than me because, brown skin don't crack. Melanin stays much younger looking than non-melanated skin. Not trying to be hateful, but it does. They've been complaining. I've been here 13 years in my apartment, y'all. So the people in the management office, they love me. The people that own this property, manage this property, they love me. I pay my bills on time. I pay my rent on time. It's always paid before it's due. And I don't really make problems for anybody. I'm very helpful to my neighbors. When it snows here, because I live in Jersey, and when it snows here, I help my neighbors shovel their cars out. Me and my son will go around and help the older ones and even younger ones shovel their cars out. Um, we've helped people carry their groceries. Elderly people carry their groceries. Like, I treat people how I want to be treated. I treat people how I would want them to treat my mother, my elderly mother. But sometimes I don't want to answer my door because it's just exhausting. Sometimes absorbing everybody's energy and always having to alchemize someone's energy. Sometimes it's exhausting. Sometimes I just want to be me. Plain old me. Sit and watch TV. mind my own business sometimes. Just mind my own business sometimes. Anyway, I poured my liquid. I poured my liquid into my jar. This same jar is what I'm making. I'm going to let it cool and solidify. And then I'm going to, as it solidifies more, I'm going to sprinkle my herbs on the top like that. And then once it's completely solidified, snip my wick. That's all there is to it. So, talk to you guys next time. I'm about to go cook dinner because I'm pretty sure it's coming up on that time when my son will be like, Mom, I'm hungry, even though he just had a 12-inch turkey sub. He'll be like, Mom, I'm hungry. Mom, I'm hungry. Pretty soon. So I'm going to go cook my dinner and enjoy dinner with my son. Until next time, guys, peace and blessings and Godspeed.